Haven't done a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype reveal for a while, but here we are with the first reveals of Duelist of Explosions, the fire-based set, with support for Battling Boxers, or Burning Knuckler in the OCG. So let's begin. So we start with the main deck of Battling Boxer Uppercutter. It's a level 4 Fire Warrior with 1600 attack, 200 defense. Each of its effects are hard once per turn, the first one being if this card is no more special summon, you can add one Battling Boxer monster or one counter name counter trap from your deck to your hand, except itself. And when I said counter name counter trap, I really mean that it's a counter trap with the counter name on it, because boxers counter their opponent. And yeah, this is already good because this is a searcher, which of course will have special summon effects to extend your plays. So obviously 3 of already with this first effect. But the second effect is that this card sent to the graveyard by card effect, activate one of these effects. Special summon one Battling Boxer monster from your graveyard except itself, or set one counter name counter trap from your graveyard. You mainly use this for the first effect, but it is possible you use the second effect because you do have cards that will send this card by card effect, and it doesn't have to be by your opponent. Next, Battling Boxer Chef Second. It's a level 4 Fire Warrior with 500 attack, 2000 defense. The first effect is a hard once per turn, where when your opponent's monster declares an attack and you control fire and or warrior monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, negate that attack. Then banish one monster on the field until the end phase. This effect makes it as a nice hand trap monster, but I'm not going to really recommend running this for that. But the second effect is where it's useful, because during the main phase you can normal summon one Battling Boxer monster in addition to your normal summon, and you can only use this effect once per turn. This is obviously nice because it's obvious extending plays, and the fact that it says additional normal summon means that you can use other normal summon effects, because some of them are just restricted to that, just like how some of them have to be restricted to special summon. And if necessary, you can perform tribute summon too, but you're not really going to do that. So yes, run this mainly for the second effect. Next, Battling Boxer Promoter. Level 4 Fire Warrior with 1700 attack, 1800 defense. Each of the effects are hard once per turn, and you cannot special summon any monsters for the rest of the turn except for Battling Boxers if you use any of its effects. So anyway, the first one is that if your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This is obviously going to be useful. Second effect is that you can tribute this card and special summon up to 2 Battling monsters with different names from your deck except itself. This is also very useful because that just makes a play. And then the third effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, increase or decrease the levels of all Battling monsters you control by 1. This is definitely pretty good, mainly for the second part of its effect, where you can special summon 2 Battling Boxers with different names from your deck. Also a nice comeback card, going second card, because it can special summon itself, so just in case that you need to play other effects, and the change level can also be very helpful. So go ahead and run this. So main deck done, time to the extra deck. The first card being Chaos number 79, Battling Boxer Commander Caesar. It's a rank 5 Fire Warrior Exceed monster with 2600 attack, 2000 defense, requires 3 level 5 monsters. Since this is a Chaos number, you're obviously going to be ranking this up more often, especially as Chaos number tradition, where it's an evolution of a base form, it's going to require the original. But anyway, the first effect is that this card gets plus 200 attack for every materials attached to it, most likely over 3k. But the second effect is that once per turn, if your opponent would special summon a monster, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card. If you do, negate the summon, and if you do that, destroy that monster. Negating a summon is pretty nice. Detaching 2 materials can be a little hefty, but one-time use is not too bad. And to the third effect, if this card has the original number 79 Battling Boxer Nova Kaiser as material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, when an attack is declared with a Battling Boxer and your opponent's monster, you can send one Battling Boxer from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, attach that opponent's monsters to this card as material. Basically a battle removal without destroying it by battle. And in a way, of course, we'll be gaining more materials, giving it an extra power boost, and to feel its second effect. That is pretty good right here. Practically 1 attack negate per turn, and a power boost on top of that. Sure, no card effect protection, but not everything's perfect. And if you do play rank up Magic Burying Force with this deck, which is the very likely choice that you're going to be picking, you'll be gaining another material, which will be another 200 attack if your opponent controls an Exceed monster. So staying at least 3k isn't too hard for this card. Next, Battling Boxer King Desmi. Rank 4 Fire Warrior with 2300 attack, 1800 defense, requires 2 level 4 monsters, and both of its effects are hard once per turn. The first one is that if this card special summon, you can take 1 level 4 or lower Fire Warrior monster or 1 Battling Boxer spell or trap from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Nice, another way to search. And what's nice is that this card says if this card is special summoned, so even if you revive this, effect can activate. But the second effect is a quick effect where you can detach 1 material from an Exceed monster. It doesn't have to be this card. If you do, your opponent cannot target Battling Boxers you control with card effects this turn. Ah yes, here's the protection I was talking about. This is overall not bad because because your opponent cannot target battling monsters you control with card effects. I have to say this isn't too bad. The nice part is that you can use any material from any Exceed monsters on the field for this effect. And it's also nice that you get to search. So pretty nice added protection right here. Definitely would recommend it. Finally, the last card of the day, which is a trap, Battlin Boxing Cross Counter. It's a counter trap, and like I said, counter name, counter traps. You can only activate one of these per turn, and the effect is, when your opponent activates a monster effect, destroy one Battling Boxer or number Exceed monster you control. If you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy that card. Then, you can special summon one Battling Boxer Exceed monster from the extra deck with a different name to the destroyed monster. If you do, attach this card to it as material. Here's a way to destroy your Battling Boxer with a card effect, and of course there's other ways as well. In a way, it's a nice counter card to monster effects, and also lets you replace one of your monsters for another. And it could even be one of your weak-ass Battling Boxer monsters, and then just to summon one of your Exceed monsters. So that is overall not too bad, and it's searchable as well, which is a nice added bonus. I would say run this at maybe 2 of. So that's it for the new Battling Boxer support. What do you guys think of it? Overall, just cool new support, and like usual, because of Archetype Legacy support, it's just good to see more support for them, especially for underrepresented archetypes. And it's one of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexo archetypes I kinda like. So overall, it's just nice to see. And also, new Chaos number, that's also nice. And now to the other thing, we also got the revealed cover for the Duelist of Explosion, with Soul Burner and what looks like to be a new Salamangreat monster, which looks like Pyro Phoenix. Could it be a rank 5 Pyro Phoenix? Who knows? Hopefully we'll also get a Salamangreat Synchro monster too, because that's the summoning mechanic that they're lacking right now. Not really expecting a Link 5, but it would be cool to see. But considering that it looks like Pyro Phoenix, I can see that probably very likely. But other than that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.